Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to start divisibility rules package. We will see whether a number, any number, it can be a 5-digit, 6-digit, any number it can be. We will see whether that number is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. What do we have first? First thing is we should know what is divisibility. When do we say that any number is divisible by any other number or not? Suppose you have a number, I say 30, and I ask you, tell me whether this is divisible by 6. So when do you say it is divisible? So you will divide 30 by 6 and you get 6 5s are 30. What is the remainder here? 0. So when you get remainder 0, then you say yes, 30 is divisible by 6. So whenever you need to check divisibility, you always need to have remainder 0, right? So suppose I ask you whether this number is divisible by 2 or not. I can write any bigger number, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 6, 2. And I ask you whether this number is divisible by 2 or not, divisible by 3 or not. Then you will not divide it. You will not do long division and check all the time. For that we need tests. Those are known as divisibility test. So instead of doing this long division, what do? We apply divisibility tests. So we are going to see those tests only. Okay, so let us start divisibility test of 2. Module 1. How do we check whether a number is divisible by 2 or not? Do you know, if a number is divisible by 2, then that number is called even number. All even numbers are divisible by 2. If a number is not divisible by 2, then you say that number is odd number. Okay, so that I am going to tell you today. How do you check whether this is divisible or not? Okay, suppose I have a number. I will write the number here. Suppose I have a number 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. Whenever you need to see divisibility by 2, you always need to check the last digit. This is known as last digit, or you say it unit digit as well. Unit digit. So you need to check unit digit, you can say, or last digit. Okay. So when last digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, among these 5, 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, okay, then you will say yes, this number is divisible by 2. Or if the last digit is not one of them, then you will say no, this number is not divisible by 2. Okay, so let us see. Check, this is question number 1 for practice. Check which of the following numbers are divisible by 2. What is the last digit? 8. So you will say yes, this is divisible. If it is divisible, this is an even number, right? Okay, what is the last digit here? 5. 5 is odd number. So you will say no, this whole number 3, 4, 5 is not divisible by 2. And this whole number is an odd number. Okay, you don't need to mention this even and odd. You just need to mention yes, divisible by 2, and no, not divisible by 2. Okay, 6, 7, 0, you will say yes. And here you have 4, so you will say yes. Here you have 9, so you will say no, right? So this is done. Then we have question 2. Write 5 numbers between 100 and 150 that are divisible by 2. So you need to write any such number that has 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 at the end. Okay, So I can write, suppose I can write 102, right? I can write 142. I can write 138, right? I just need to write the numbers. We have 50 numbers here, right? And I just need to write any number that ends with 2 or 4, or you can say 6 or 8 or 0, any number you can write. So I just wrote these 6 numbers. You can also write many numbers, right? Okay. Now we come to next rule, module 2, that is divisibility rule for 3. Here I will tell you the method. For 3 and 9 you use the same method. For 3 and 9 what do? You just check the sum of digits. Sum means you add all the digits and then you check whether whatever you got, whether that number is divisible by 3 or not. Okay, if you see that number is divisible, you will say yes, this whole number is divisible by 3. Okay, and if it is not, you will say this number is not divisible by 3. So what do you need to do then? You need to find the sum of its digits. Okay, so let us do some examples now. We have 147. I will calculate 1 plus 4 plus 7. That is equal to 12. Now you tell me, is 12 divisible by 3? You will say yes, 12 is divisible by 3. So that means 147 is divisible by 3. Yes, it is divisible by 3. So what do you need to do? You need to check the sum. Okay, so 2 plus 5 plus 6. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. Is 13 divisible by 3? You will say no, it is not divisible by 3. That means 256 is not divisible by 3. Likewise here, 8 plus 9 plus 1 is 18, right? 8 plus 9 17, 17 plus 1 18. Yes, right? 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. Yes. Okay, we just check the sum of digits. If this number is divisible, we will say that this whole number is divisible, right? 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 6 15, 15 plus 7 22. This you can add, right? So this is yes or no? No. 22 is not divisible by 3, right? So this number is not divisible by 3. After that, we have like 4 digits number here. We can check these as well. I will do one of these, and then this one is homework for you. Okay, 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 8. What is this? 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 8, 18. Is 18 divisible by 3? Yes. So that means this number is divisible by 3. Right? Okay. Now after that, what question is this now? We have what is the smallest digit that can replace star? We have a number 4 star 7. So that this is divisible by 3. Okay. First you need to know that sum of digits should be divisible by 7. Here we will add 4 plus 7 plus something. I don't know what is this something, right? 4 plus 7 is 11. What should the minimum number, the smallest digit, what should I add here? The smallest digit, that the number becomes divisible by 3. If I add 1 here, it will become 12, right? And I know that 12 is divisible by 3. So that means star should be equal to 1. So the smallest digit they are asking is 1, right? And the answer is 417, the new number that should be divisible, that is divisible by 3, right? Okay. So now we have divisibility rule for 4. What do we do for 4? You know what? For 4 and 8, we have similar kind of trick. For 4, you see last 2 digits. And for 8 you see last 3 digits. Okay, I will tell you with examples, but now we are doing for 4, so we will not do for 8 now here. Now for 4 you need to see last 2 digits. No matter how big the number is, we will just notice the last 2 digits. If last 2 digits are divisible by 4, you will say yes, this whole number is divisible by 4. If last 2 digits are not divisible by 4, then you will say this number is not divisible by 4. Simple, right? Okay, so we have here, check which of the following numbers are divisible by 4. Okay, so we have 128. I will check 28. 28 is divisible by 4? Yes. So you will say this number is divisible by 4, right? Here you have a 3-digit number. You know what? You can get any, like you can have a bigger number as well. You can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6. Then as well you will check just last 2 digits. Okay. So here we will check 46. Is 46 divisible by 4? No, it is not. So this number is not divisible by 4. Okay. 5, 1, 2, 12. Yes, it is divisible by 4. So you will say yes. Similarly 36. You will see that 36 is also divisible by 4. Right? So you will say yes. Right? And then 50. No. So this number is not divisible by 4. Okay. So I hope you are getting it. And then we have a 4-digit number here. 3524. Is 24 divisible by 4? Yes. So that means this number is divisible by 4. Is 18 divisible by 4? No. So you will say this is not divisible by 4. That's it. Very simple, very easy. If you are actually liking it, if you are understanding it, do subscribe to the channel, do like the video, and please tell me in comments. Okay. So next question we have, what is the smallest digit that can replace star? We have 5, 6 star. That the number is divisible by 4. So here it can be like 61, 62, 63, 64, right? 65, anything, but the smallest digit we need to take, that this number becomes divisible by 4. Can I take 1 here? 1 and 3 and 5 I cannot take, because we are checking divisibility by 4. So these odd numbers will never be divisible by 4. Okay. So I will check with what? First I will put 2 here. Is 62 divisible by 4? No. Then I will check 64. Is 64 divisible by 4? Yes. So that means smallest digit star is equal to 4. That we should replace here so that this number is divisible by 4. Okay. Then we have divisibility rule for 5. This is very simple. For 5 you just need to see the last digit again. You know what? For 2 you see last digit. Right? For 5 you see last digit. For 10 as well you see last digit. Okay. For all 3 of these, 2, 5, 10. Okay. For 2, last digit should be 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, right? For 5, if last digit is either 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Okay, if last digit is anything else except these two, then you will say number is not divisible by 5. Okay, here for 10, if the last digit is 0, only then the number is divisible by 5. Otherwise, number is not divisible by 10. Okay. If the last digit is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. Otherwise, no, it is not divisible by 10. Right? So what are we doing now? Now we are doing divisibility by 5. Okay. So we are checking whether the last digit is 0 or 5 or not. This is the simplest one. Is it 5? Yes. Is it 5 or 0? No. Is it 5 or 0? Yes. Is it 5 or 0? No. Yes. And it is done. Write 5 3-digit numbers that is divisible by 5. Can I write 205? Can I write 350? Can I write 915? I can write like so many numbers here that have 5 or 0 as its last digit. Then the number will be divisible by 5, right? So I just need to see any number that has 0 or 5 as its last digit. Okay. After that, we have divisibility rule for 6. Until now, we have done 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? You know what? What are the factors of 6? Factors of 6 are 2 and 3. So when you are given a number, you will check whether the number is divisible by 2 and 3. Okay? It must be divisible with 2 and 3 both. If it is not divisible by any of them, then the number will not be divisible by 6. So you will check the divisibility rule of 2 that we have done. You will check the divisibility rule of 3. And then if you get yes for both these, then you will say yes, our number is divisible by 6. Okay. So let us do some practice questions now. We have here 144, right? 144. What is the unit digit? I will write 2 and 3 here. Okay. Then I will write 6 here. If it is a yes for both, then it will be a yes here. Okay. So let us see. Is 4 divisible by 2? You will say yes. So 144 is divisible by 2, right? Now we will check 3. For 3, what do we need to see? We need to see the sum of digit. 1 plus 4 plus 4. What is this? 9. Is 9 divisible by 3? You will say yes. If it is a yes, yes, both yes, then it is a yes here. Okay. Now 2, 3, 7. Is this divisible by 2? No. So don't check this. You don't need to check this now. It will not be divisible by 6. Okay. It should be a both yes. If one of these you got no, then it is a no. Okay. 8. Yes. And now we will check for 3. 4 plus 6 plus 8 is 18. 18 is a yes. Obviously, yes, it is divisible by 3. So it is a yes here, right? Then we have 1, 2, 4, 5. No for 2. I don't know for this. I will not check. I will just say no for 6. Because we don't need to check for 3 or 2. We just need to give our answer here for 6. If I got a no here, I will directly write no here. Okay. 3, 7, 2, 6. It is a yes here. Then I will add 3 plus 7 plus 2 plus 6. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. Yes. So it is a yes here, right? Okay. So then we have 4-digit numbers. Check divisibility by both 2 and 3. Then conclude for 6. So I will write 2 here, 3 here. 8. Yes. And then 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 8. 3. I can just write the answer. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. Yes. So yes, yes becomes yes. So is it divisible by 2? Yes. 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 4. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. Yes. So yes, yes is a yes, right? Okay. Then we have find the smallest number of greater than 200. Okay. Like it can only be the even number, right? Here, because then otherwise it will not be divisible by 2. So if I check 202, what is the sum? Sum is 4. It is not divisible by 3. If I check 204, it is I'm all taking even numbers only. So I know that these all numbers are divisible by 2. So I don't need to check for 2. Okay. I know that these are divisible by 2. So 2 plus 4 is 6. This is divisible by 3 as well. So it is divisible by 6. So that means The smallest number greater than 200 is 204, that is divisible by 6. Okay, I hope you are getting it. Do subscribe and like and tell me in comments. I will really appreciate your support. Okay, so now we have divisibility rule for 8. Okay, we come on 8. How do we check divisibility rule of 8? For 8, you check last 3 digits. For 4, you were checking last 2 digits only. For 8, you need to check last 3 digits. I know it will be a little bit lengthy because you will have to see last 3 digits, but this is the rule. Okay, so suppose I have we will do some practice questions. Suppose I have this number 1024. I will check 024. Is it divisible by 8? Yes. So we will say yes here. I will check 456. 456. Is it divisible by 8? 8 5s are 40 and 8 7s are 56. So yes. So that means this number, right? So next we have 5128. I will take 128 divisible by 8. 8 ones are 8, right? 4 and then 48. 8 6 are 48. Is it divisible? Yes, right? 312 divisible by 8. 8 ones are 8 and 8 threes are 24, right? Then you have 72 left. 8 nines are 72. So yes, right? And 999, you will check 999 here, right? Then 8 ones are 8, 1, 8 twos are 16, 3, 8 fours are 32. Then remainder is left. So it is not completely divisible. So you will say no, and we are done. Okay. Similarly, we have question number 15. What does it say? It says check the last 3 digits. 248. 248 is divisible by 8. So you will say yes, right? And this is a homework for you. Check and tell me in comments whether it is divisible or not. Is 100. So you can say 100,000. Is this 100,000 divisible by 8? You will check last 3 digits. Last 3 digits is actually 000, right? So 000 and 0 is divisible by every number. So 0 is divisible by 8. So you will say yes. 000 is divisible by 8, right? Okay. So next we have module 7, divisibility rule of 9. When I told you divisibility rule of 3, then I told you about 9 as well, that here you need to see the sum of digits. Okay, we will find sum of digits. We will see whether in case of 3 we used to see the sum is divisible by 3 or not. Here we will see whether the sum is divisible by 9 or not. If it is not divisible by 9, we will say this number is not divisible by 9, right? Okay, so now we have 162. 1 plus 6 plus 2. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Is it divisible by 9? Yes. 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. Yes or no? No. 12 is not divisible by 9, right? 7 plus 2 plus 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. So 18 is divisible by 9, right? So this whole number is divisible by 9. So we have 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 6. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Is 18 divisible by 9? Yes. So you will say yes, right? Next we have 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 3, 12 plus 2, 14. 14 is not divisible by 9, right? This is not hard at all. It's very easy. So here we have 4-digit number. 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 7. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. Yes, you just need to find the sum of digits for 3 and 9. Right? Okay. 8 plus 9 plus 0 plus 1. 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. Yes, right? What digit can replace star 6-2? So it becomes divisible by 9. What is 6 plus 2? Is 8. What should I add in 8? So the number becomes 9, divisible by 9. I can add 1, right? And then what other number I can add? Only one digit number I can add, okay? Not anyone else, not anything else. So what is the answer? 612. Okay, I cannot add any other one digit number to make it divisible by 9. Okay, so next we have divisibility rule of 10. The most easiest thing, you just need to see whether the last digit is 0. You will say yes. If last digit is anything else except 0, you will say no. Here yes, here no, and here yes, right? Write any 4-digit numbers that are divisible by 10. Is it a 4-digit number? Is it a 4-digit number? Is it a 4-digit number? And ends with 0. So I can write like so many 4-digit numbers that ends with 0, right? We need to write 5. So I can write any 4-digit number, okay, that ends with 0. That will be divisible by 10.